yourself, how did we get here? We got here because from the beginning the chairman thought the piglets were going to comport themselves, but you don't give chances to piglets because they don't care about their surroundings. And in parliament you see this from the NPP. You ask yourself, why should a member of parliament, their colleague, decide to take tables apart? Yedinka Kase Emefa was right, and this should be in our history book. Say Emefa was right. So you see the silly piglets. When Emefa said one of the pigs, say Emefa is rude, Emefa was right. Me talk 2025 year. Me number plate by Emefa was right. You see these piglets, how silly they can be, how childish they can be, all because they feel say when they drag the process, it will make the NDC look bad. But at the end of the day, we all want to build this nation as quickly as possible. So when you see your member of parliament stand on TV to foolishly exhibit the highest form of pigletism, then you should be asking yourself, are these people ready? Because so who will be to say Anodompre? As we speak, Anodompre is not a legitimate member of parliament. Jimmy when the supporters Botuo, as we speak today, that case is still under investigations. He comes to parliament, some woman confronts him and says, your actions are not right, and don't be silly. Ghana Nkwani Jimmy no because a silly you say didn't mami atem. Majority of us are foolish. We learn grammar and we don't understand grammar. Afenyo Markin, any another promo went to parliament, went to speaker Bagman and said, hey, you're silly. One person is silly out of the piglet. A whole party minority released a statement. Adaya, you see Afenyo Markin say another pre Emefa was right into the booth. Now they have shown you. And I feel your Oma Chiramu say they are indeed silly and they act like pigs. This is another prayer. How can any human being tell me this guy still should be sitting in parliament? He is not supposed to be suspended. He's supposed to be kicked out. Because this fool, Senkai will be banned, and I heard Inkoto saying it. Enemy and you go puli parliament table you buna and kakwasiye bibe soresa or your penini or your statesman. This child should go to jail. Somebody walked to parliament and started making noise. That person has been put to jail. Afenyo Markin, any another prayer, especially another prayer kwasiyawe, the taxpayers' property or the kwasiya buno. He told people to break tables. Tables you and I, akorana onam dwomna auto musuan agree tax agent or 100 no. Sa akorana sikana indirectly. You use akorana say child slave no. Sa sikana dito table no. And another dompra or representing Ghana for eka chire ne nyonko MP say yembu table no. Kwasiawe has just been suspended. This is what he did. catch a Ghana for catch them say NPP we they don't think. The day and another danko for the impose a year afenyo marking ewo NPP for so parliament I'm catch them say you'll be in opposition for 40 years. You'll be in opposition for 40 years. Now the question is, from time you started vetting everything there, a day and a half in your marking it must stop any nominee from being being given the green light or endorsed or passed. Has he been able to stop anybody? No. Ebi ayen shed and share sadie no. NPP for started Jimmy Omoho vetting where I say they be distracted and making sure say vetting. So the question is, has any nominee been stopped from being a minister? No. So what's the essence in what they are doing? And then I was a Mamo Ghana for Moshe who say we momo Jimmy. They are not there to help. Senka dia omo ye anadia afenyo marking air no senka at least generate anything positive on their side. The issue is all these days afenyo marking screaming distracted process ediatam ebo biasum kikeka samono ebu butebo no senka omotumi stop even one nominee from being endorsed as a minister. I would have said say okay, at least with Jimmy no de abuao, but the guy and this group, whatever they have done has not yielded any results. So these are non-entities. From the beginning, we gave them attention. We are supposed to treat them like lies. Or say treat them say a G. They don't matter. For the next 4 years, they will be a distraction to our democracy. And I am happy because the leadership of the NPP in parliament know that, and I say they know say their leader in parliament, you know, he's foolish. They know NPP phoning him. Behind the scenes, I talk to them. They tell you, or a temperamental, he thinks everything is about him. They know, but they are scared to speak. I speak to them every time. Oh, you know, where they are can ask them, why is and they know, but they are quiet because they don't have the power to speak. The party has disintegrated. Partners say there's no leadership. And this has because say when the NPP man do bet makasa make us nyina akoma to ye mwan ekufuadu mu owu we ekufuadu bim otedem who is the leader in the NPP obet makasa ma bibia ebi ni ho. There's no party. Nobody should be angry. Sometimes you might get furious because you expect the NDC to react. Let me tell you, NDC grassroots and the people who voted for the NDC to come to power, Mahama Ayariga, who is now the leader of the majority side in parliament, he's tactical, he's matured, he's reasonable, and to be very fair with you, he's somebody who gets the work done. I am not going to sit here and praise him abra on starting the Juma, but from the little I have seen, say more NDC for grassroots, no, say more share bodam sema afenyo markin ye, na mo pese mo translate here no, Emma Mahama Ayariga replicating the same thing. Then in your head you might think say Mahama Ayariga or the chairman on the committee is not working. That is why most of you are angry. You are angry because you expect the same nonsense Afenyo Markin is doing. You expect them to be speaking the same in the same manner. They should be reacting the same manner. It's when you saw reaction now, you might think that Afenyo Markin is doing something. And anytime Kakacha will say from day one, Afenyo Markin strategy mean any NPP for have they been able to block anything? No. So it means they cannot block anything for the rest of their lives. They cannot. Now, for the next 4 years, the majority in parliament want to say ebona omashaye no ebono omubediso ebobe na omashaye omubeyi betting tax free ho omubeyi some of the things that John Mahama Kaye are through parliament na sanyo mani nyina betuma bemuno. That is what we want them to do it. However they do it, we don't care. It is Mahama Ayariga ebejina parliament now are cool and collected now or making statements and now or passing a statement on to the speaker now say wanya aggressive and now we it does not mean he cannot get the job done. The bottom line is that we want the work done, and so far the vetting committee, there's been a lot of drama, but the most important thing has been achieved. 99% of the nominees that went before the vetting committee, they have been passed. So that is what we are looking at. Do not lose focus. Keep your eye on the ball. Inti Mahama Yarga and his team, I don't care how they do it. They can be quiet in parliament, I don't care, because they are dealing with a dog who has rabies. So Afenyo Markin will be backing. Afenyo Markin will be getting his piglets to support him. But at the end of the day, and yet the opposition born a chair yet, and yet they release a lot of passes, and they carry trophy. No? So as far as they can give me what I want, you can take or get rid of betting tax, get rid of e-levy, make sure the policies that John Mahama said he was going to implement and going to go through parliament to make sure they are enacted, they are done. I am good. They can scream and shit in parliament, I don't care. But I'm saying this to the young Ghanaian, and I Ghanaian to Obama NDC, and say, I've heard people say NDC were majority, other than majority no, and yet no, the NDC majority no, you voted for them for one reason, to do what you want. Have they done what you want? Yes, so far, yes. Can anybody in Ghana come out to tell me, say, NDC 4, they have been stopped from putting a nominee in front of parliament, and that nominee till date, to me endorse a nominee no, so it means they are still on course. Forget the distraction. These people have lost it. Afenyo Markin group, they have nowhere to go. They are non-entities. They are humans. They have the right to talk. And so when you see them screaming, let them scream. Look, do not pay too much attention. Your eyes should be on the ball. They hear and they say, NDC 4, Edidiyepe, Amaye. And in time Eme Faka said the NPP Anodompre is silly. I mean, who will be to say Haruna Idrisu come to parliament without even being at the scene. I was pissed off because you Haruna Idrisu time assembly see and now we need. So all that you do is you take your time and listen to the matter itself, even by inviting the lady or sitting or knowing. You don't rush to come to parliament and act as if say NDC Yama. You have been given a job to do as the education minister. Do your job. Quickly. So many people made comments in parliament. I get it. Haruna Idrisu decided to take forefront because on the threw the woman under the bus. Why are you not today coming to parliament to tell parliament to make sure Anodompre never appears in parliament again? You are a hypocritical politician. You need to change. Whatever your eye is on, the ball that you are looking at, you need to clear your eye and make sure that you are doing it right. Because the eye that is on the ball, why you say ya enini ball no kura and kasakwana mena kano ebia wo de oyere asantini obechechire machiro. The eye that you are eyeing, the ball that your eye is on, you need to make sure you clear your eye and protect your eye. Because that eye that you are using to watch the ball, so when you need paya, the ball you will not even see it to kick it. I am umbramu wasekakra. You have always been asking to prove yourself to Ghanaians. This is the time to prove yourself. One of the most sensitive ministries has been given to you. Deliver. That is your job. Your job is not to throw people under the bus. The moment an NDC person starts to please the NPP, then you have to understand you are doing something illegal with the NPP. And that is what I am seeing in you, Haruna Idrisu. But I'm not going to judge you. You are human like myself. You make mistakes. I also make mistakes. So I will see this as a slip. But when it continues, then you will know. We will let the people know the kind of politician you are. I am saying this on authority. Nobody in the MDC is bigger than the grassroots person. Nobody. Now, something has happened. Mr. S, Mr. P. Team. Which one is this? Eden Akwesu of Vetting. Ask Kevin Taylor. You see, Kevin Taylor papa ko kasa on TV so. Kevin Taylor papa. Me papa. You see papa ko eye ni MP Vetting ende. Ena because ena say journalist akobusa me papa question. Ana is that it? Okay. All right, so now remember Afenyo Markin issue. So the reason why I'm doing this is to say I want Ghanaians to understand. Say Afenyo Markin has always been a corrupt politician. He has never been honest, and the hammer was some women in say from 2022. Now started Afenyo Markin as some say, Oprah, one of the most corrupt politicians in Ghana, Afenyo Markin, and one of the politicians in Ghana almost taking advantage of almost constituency power Ghana, Afenyo Markin. And he has turned his constituents into slaves. And what he does is say, Oko China, no Oko Tosoyi machine, $1.50. Now I to 50, 300. Now I bet you charge more. Oko anu akwese 2x4 police station. No assistant the police for be go no mu botuo. Enti or the side na hye the chrome for the trim and or the wia omo. That is what he's been doing all these years. And so what's study Afenyo Markin track record on a Kennedy Japan, they have actually taken a lot from the people of Gomwa, Fete, and a Futu area or Winneba. They have ganged up to steal in Sasi. That guy be a boat to and same be say or Gomwa Fete say Futuna or boss so jani to Afenyo Markin and Kwara Ribino. And this guy continuously, and not just politics, outside politics, even in his professional life as a lawyer, Afenyo Markin has been a radical criminal. So when issues come up, I am asking the women group and the pro whatever group and D&D, some person who Afenyo Markin is and how he treats people behind the scene or scenes. You saw the way he attacked the committee clerk in parliament today. This woman, she is the clerk committee na everti nominees no maami we na in charge of the logistics, paperwork, the clarification of documents and all the administrative works. Somebody meeting 2 o'clock or in a lady or making sure we are coordinating left and right. Somebody a press conference. Somebody she is in charge. Now I want Mrs. Are we breaking in sound? Now there's something that happened. Afenyo Markin and his group of piglets. I call them piglets because they don't respect women. They don't respect the law. They believe, say, as far as they are in parliament, everybody is a fool. Now, you see clearly that, and I dare me yawa some women and say, Madam Apiejeya or your bar, Mami Penini and the 2 foot drinking. Afenyo Markin is not 50 years old. Afenyo Markin is a kid, is less than 50 years. A bonnet, Jantra, and a man a pempe mapa, niti a guinea womb. And Afenyo Markin sat in parliament. The vetting committee sat. Afenyo Markin attacked this woman continuously without giving this woman the room to even speak for herself. These were the same piglets who ran to parliament to say MFA was right. These are the same piglets who exhibited the highest form of piglinity and went to parliament and told Alban Bagbin that they have been told that one of the piglets is silly. Afenyo Markin continuously in on national television. Me who say Obabi Akasa defend Mami. What wrong did this woman do? This is Afenyo Markin who stupidly walks around the world to tell people he's a Freemason. Kwasiana Freemason for saying no treaty ma anka obeba to Freemason no. Such foolish characters. But what hurts me in say, you see Afenyo Markin, time na odidi mami we atama or attack mami we no. Now Madam PJ at war. Mami penyini obetuma wo Afenyo Markin. Yes. Now otuwo wanka bibi ancha Afenyo Markin. And Afenyo Markin edi mami we atem, and this woman was helpless. This woman was being attacked. The NPP piglets decided to go after an innocent woman because what they want they didn't get, or what they were demanding they were not getting because they were not making sense. Shadie team, are we good?
For me, we have to ask the relevant questions. You are aware that some of the nominees, we don't even where we have to ask the relevant questions, we'll ask. Nothing will stop us from asking the necessary questions. It's not every nominee. Some of their nominees spend 5 minutes. NDC is always up to intimidating people. They think that they must always bully. We will not accept any bully. They can call us micro minority. They can say whatever they want to say. We've been cooperating with them. Today we agreed to do 3. The clerk to the committee is a partisan clerk. She is a typical NDC. She agrees with them, and then she advertises and informs people to come. All the practice has always been that chairman ranking would agree as to who and who will come. Yesterday there was no agreement.